ARK Survival Evolved is a fever dream of a game. If you're a person who's a little bit of a gamer, then you might have heard of this funny little dinosaur survival game called ARK, but probably don't know too much about it. You probably know the very basics. It's a survival game, it has dinosaurs, Vin Diesel. ARK is a game that I feel like I played a good amount of. I enjoyed the survival mechanics, the tribes, I enjoyed the atmosphere, the cool dinos to tame, the free updates with all the cool maps, and new funny monsters to find. It was fun. I enjoyed the experience for the most part. It had its ups and downs here and there, and sometimes it didn't all work to perfection, but I enjoyed the game and all of its weird bumps and bruises. And so did, and do, so many other people. ARK has an insanely big and loyal fan base who still care deeply about the game and play consistently to this day. And I respect those who can still find some fun in the game. Well, I mean, in the newer maps, that is. But truly, I did enjoy my time with the game when I played, and I thought it was a great game to pass the time with and mess around with some buddies on. But ARK has seen some massive changes over these years since I left it on my Xbox storage drive and never touched it again. And these changes, from an outside perspective, they're kind of weird. I'm not here to shit on ARK fans and go, oh my god, your game is so shit now, boo-hoo, you can't have fun. I'm not doing that. I'm sure the game is just as fun as it was when I played, or you're playing on the old maps and still enjoying it. And if you enjoy playing it, that's all that matters. Don't let me take that away from you. But from an outside perspective, holy fuck, what the fuck did they do to this game? ARK Survival Evolved started off as a funny survival dinosaur game. You begin by customizing your character into your own hellish abomination, and then subjecting him to an island in the middle of fuck all, inhabited by dinosaurs and 13-year-olds. You spawn in with this weird rock in your arm that never changes size no matter how skinny you make it, and then you go, huh, that's a weird rock in my arm. Oh well. And then you pick up some rocks, get inked by a level 150 Dilo, and die off spawn. It was simple, for the most part. Obviously, realism wasn't one of the game's main factors. Even for a dinosaur game, it allowed the players to craft ARs and fight giant dragons. So, clearly they were aiming for the fun factor in these departments. But it still somehow always felt grounded in a way. It was established that you are a lost man who has woken up on an island of dinosaurs and must survive and make shelter. When you break it down, it's pretty simple. And I honestly don't think throwing in a dragon is too far-fetched. And clearly, neither did they, because a few updates after that, ARK released wyverns into the game. Tameable elemental dragons, and they were fucking awesome. What can I say? Wyverns are some of the coolest creatures in the game, and honestly mix really well with the dinosaur environment, and don't feel like they're crossing the boundary of what has been established in the world of ARK. This is called foreshadowing. But soon after the wyverns, the game began to start Tony Hawk Pro Skatering that point of no return, as they released griffins and tech armor. Griffins seemed like a natural progression, as they added wyverns to the game, and other mythological creatures seemed about par for the course. But tech armor... Listen, tech armor was cool as shit, I won't lie. Being able to fly around like Iron Man, run on water like the Flash, it was some of the most fun I've had in this game. But from a realistic stance, why can you fly around and shoot laser rifles at dinosaurs? That doesn't make too much sense. Cause it looks cool. Okay, no, you're right. I'm sorry. I retract my previous statement. Let's move on. Next, Studio Wildcard had the bright idea to go even further beyond with their new tech gear and add... oh my god. Mech suits and tech dinosaurs. Now, I'm all for a mech suit in a game. Mech suits are pretty badass, but if you told me that when I started ARK as a newborn baby boy, scavenging the beaches for rocks and avoiding raptors, that I would also have to look out for motherfuckers in mech suits and dinosaurs made of metal with laser rifles strapped to their head, I'd probably be taken aback. But alas, ARK, you win once again, because I can agree, it is cool, but also completely breaks all semblance of realism that this game once had. The game seemed grounded at first, even for a game about taming dinosaurs by shoving berries down their throat, but now the game had gone off the deep end, and I think even Studio Wildcard knew there was no turning back. So instead of trying to return to their roots, they doubled down, and the result is frightening, to say the least. ARK Extinction introduced a post-apocalyptic landscape to ARK, with 3 funny snow globes all housing their own environments to explore, and all housed by titans. Did I forget to mention that? Yeah, they're all housed by fucking titans. But Extinction is a far cry from the absolute plunge ARK decided to take with its extra surprise DLC, Genesis Part 1, and Part 2. Genesis fucks ARK so bad, it doesn't even look like the same game anymore. And to prove this point, let's play a game. I'm gonna put 2 screenshots on the screen, and you have to tell me which one is ARK and which one is Genesis. And realistically, it should be hard for you to tell the difference, right? Because it's the same exact game, just a different map. But the differences are so extreme to the point where it doesn't even look like the same game anymore. And to show you how deep this rabbit hole really goes, let's take a look at the trailers of the Genesis DLCs, shall we? What the fuck is that thing? Is that thing out of Avatar? What was that? What? What the fuck? What? I don't remember any of this. Hello? Okay, yeah, there's just spaceships now. Alright. Fuck the dinos. Here's a spaceship. Oh, and now they're on the moon. Of course. And they're playing basketball with giant space fish. What are those? You know, I take it all back. The first one was not grounded at all. I thought this one was much more tame. And if you thought we were over-exaggerating at that, wait till you see Genesis Part 2. Oh boy. This is the one that goes absolutely wild. Like, what is that thing? ARK players be like, bro, it's lore. Why did you learn up on the lore? It's just not even a dinosaur island anymore.
Oh, those aren't dinosaurs. What do you mean?
Oh, the eyeballs on the wall, the giant tentacles, and the beating a heart. Okay, that's kind of sick though. Yo, a guy comes raiding my base on one of those, so I can't be mad. Yeah, why? Okay, the giant platypus makes so much sense. Like, this actually isn't that bad. Like, that feels like it would be in the base game. And the map looks pretty. It's like, okay.
That makes sense. Big
yeah.
plan.
Alright, invisible tigers a bit much, but yes, the automated mech robots with my giant mech dinosaur. Oh yeah, I forgot. It turns into an RTS game. Yeah. Like, even plane were they on? What is going on? Okay, this is just, yeah, that's like the fucking Galactus Fortnite event. And you're fighting alien robots on your tech dinosaur, like, spaceship thing. Giant Thanos hologram. Like, I just... Oh, no, don't, no. Not Vin Diesel. And to top all of that off, Vin Diesel is the executive producer on ARK 2. I'm not joking. That it's real. But honestly, ARK 2, from the stuff we saw in the cinematic trailer, doesn't look too bad. At least, like, the map part. I'm not going to comment on the whole Matrix cave room shit and the whole Vin Diesel family. But it looks way more grounded than the last couple DLCs they put out, and I think that's good. Everyone loves the fun shit ARK puts in the games, me included. Even though I shit on it a bit, I honestly love the idea of fighting dragons in mech suits. Cause who does it? That shit sounds awesome. But I personally believe that Genesis just took ARK to a level that wasn't even ARK anymore. Nor do I think it was trying to be. I'm sure some turbo nerd could explain the last 2 DLCs away as some lore necessary shit. And I didn't say I'm nitpicking the game, that Genesis are its best DLCs, but I still to this day laugh at the fact that this game went from a funny little dinosaur survival game to a Battle Space Galactica alien shoot 'em up where you fight a floating head of Thanos on Space Pterodactyl. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, blah blah, you know what I want. Thanks, big man. Catch you on the flip side. Skadoosh!